Okay, as you guys can see, I am doing a voiceover for this video because something happened that just made me so upset that I couldn't even talk during the video. I was like, I'm just so upset that this happened. So, long story short, I was looking at my paycheck and I saw that I was missing some money off of my check. And I went to look at my time, and my time was edited incorrectly because I put the time in, but however they corrected my time, it wasn't correct. So, inshallah, there is a way to go about that to fix it. The only problem is that I won't see that money until the following check. So, um, I might be talking too fast for the video because right now, as you guys can see, I'm just kind of doing the math on my bills, such as like what's already here, what's coming out of the bank, and what's staying in the bank, and that would be 864.50. That is the money. Those are all my bills that are in half, and then the rest of that will be like the debit card and everything that you see under it. And so, right there, y'all can see me writing the number 860, whatever I just said. Sorry, I can't remember. Okay, I zoomed in 864. Okay, and um, so from just going from there, and hopefully I can do this voiceover, but also keep the sounds for you guys to hear, so it can be ASMR. I may not talk throughout the whole thing, just so you can hear the sounds because I really love ASMR, so I'm assuming that you guys will too. So anyway, as you can see, I'm gonna do the math real quick and add up what I will have left, which is $111. That's not bad, but I was like, that's not what my check was supposed to be. So I'm just gonna write down 111, and then after I'm gonna do the math to see what it would be if I add what I was supposed to have on my check, which was 135. So 111 plus 135 is 246. And that's what you guys are seeing right now. 246. Alright. And so once I get it together, I'm gonna just go from there and add the 135 with the 111. And I'm gonna pull that from my savings account. And I'm just gonna pay myself back once that I get paid in the next 2 weeks after this. I'm just gonna pay myself back and do what I have to do. I was very, very upset when I first saw this, but over time I just said, shake it off. Alhamdulillah, this problem has an easy solution to it. We're not gonna freak out. We're gonna just, roll with the punches because these things are bound to happen. So right now I'm just going to write down all the categories that I have in my everyday wallet. That's snacks. Then we have household, that's next. Okay, I'm back. I actually left and I'm recording again. So as you can see, we're just finishing where I left off with my categories. Yeah, it's very early in the morning, so my day has not even started. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm just like, today is the day to get things done that haven't been done. Laundry, cleaning, a little Pilates workout, things like that. So, inshallah. How is your day, you guys? Like, how was your morning, night, evening, whatever it is for you? How has your day been? What's been going on? Like, inshallah, all good things. Like, I know life can be tough, but it happens. It's meant to happen. It's meant to be tough sometimes, but that's why we rely on God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what am I doing now? Excuse me. This is my first recording, so I know it's just not going to sound the best. But as you guys can see, I'm just filling in what how much money I want for each category in my wallet. And you can't see, but on the side, well, you can hear, but on the side, I am typing and subtracting from what budget I have left. And then I zeroed out buffer and shopping because they're just not priority right now. And I don't really need any, like, a lot. It's just what, I don't even know what to say. Y'all get my point. Like, I've zeroed it out because, for one, my budget isn't that big and I have other priorities that are more important. So now I'm just going to start. Now I'm just going to see what I have left. All right, and so I said, see what I have left. I was adding up all of my categories and what they came up to, which was $186, which usually on my, I don't know how to explain it because you guys haven't seen it, but like usually for me, I like cash stuff around two something, but it's been kind of low lately. But that's fine. I'm just explaining to you guys what it usually will look like for me, which isn't like 186. Usually it's like 200 or something. But now I've gone into my savings binder because I really want to prioritize saving money. Like, I don't care if my budget is low, high, medium, do not care. Like, I am in the business of saving money right now. Okay? So I prioritize this roll the dice challenge, and whatever the amount is, I am putting that away. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then I was kind of just looking at my $1 challenge because I was going to go ahead and just finish it out with my budget. But I was like, no, don't do that. You know, you're about to go spend money anyway. Like, it'll pay for itself. I mean, it'll stuff itself. So no need to budget out for that one. So I'm going into my high priority binder right now. And debt is like the most important thing to me right now. And this is new. This student loan binder is very new. I am paying it off actively myself, but I also want to make sure I'm saving on the side, so when I unstuff that, I'll have even more money than what I've been paying recently, if that makes sense. Like, if you look at the top of my notebook, you'll see student loans is in the category that I'm stuffing, which you'll see in my next video. But I also have a sinking fund for it as well. So if that makes sense. And then never mind, I'll explain it in the next video. So watch the next video to hear what I was about to explain. But anyway, so now we're going to go into my low priority binder. And I hope I'm doing a good job with this. I feel like I'm not. Sorry. I'll switch it then. But so now we're in my low priority binder. And this is my me money category. And it's only $3 per little icon, and I got that from KraftedbyKoko. Anybody that I have, any of these that you see that me pulling out, I will be linking them down below. So in my me money category, I'm explaining really quickly that I owe myself some money from my own savings account, and I'm paying myself back. That's what that is for. That's why the category is so low. And I just decided I didn't really need anything else from that, so I put it back. I may come back to it later, but I'm not sure. I know I came back to this binder because I really wanted to prioritize the me money. And then I had the extra money left, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do with it. Do I do it low priority, high priority? But I came back to high priority, and I just added that marathon one because I really want to prioritize running and marathons, or not marathons, but more like 5K, 10K. Like, let me calm down. But I want to prioritize those. But like I just said, I was trying to figure out which binder to do, and I was going to do car payment, But as you guys can see, that has like $326 or something like that in it. So I was like, that one's okay. You know, my car needs some work, but I don't really. But I was like, let me go ahead and do supplements because I am out of everything. Like I need my protein powder. I need my electrolytes for running. I'm just out of stuff. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me prioritize that because my fitness goals and things are very important to me. So I was like, let me quit skipping out on that category. Okay, what are we doing next? Like y'all, we both watching this video together at this point because I'm like, what am I doing next? I forgot what I was doing. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. Um, so right now I'm just gonna add up everything to make sure that it comes out to $60, which as you guys can see, it did. It came out to $60. And what are we doing next? Like I'm so honest with you guys right now. Like, I don't forgot what I was about to do after that. But I think I'm gonna do my denominations. Like I told you guys, I would love the fancy stuff. You know, like I be going to people's websites. Okay, these cash stuffers like Princess Budgets and Cloth and Paper. Like I be going to their websites to see the cool like organization like paper that they have and pens and all that cool stuff. I be going to their websites to look at that stuff. But lo and behold and lo, like it's just not in my budget to have. And even if it is my budget to have, quite honestly, I'm so focused on paying off debt that I just don't want to put that kind of money towards that stuff because, like I said in the past, their stuff can be a little expensive. And I'm like, if I have $30 to spend on paper, I could be paying off debts. Okay, that's the kind of paper we need to be paying off is debt. So anyway, the point of me saying all of that is I just do everything in this notebook. Like as you guys can see, I do my budget. I have a calendar. I'm doing my denominations. I've had this binder, this notebook for years. I think like 2023. Okay, it's fun to be 2026. We're almost 6 months into the year. Oh, I was just showing you guys right there what is staying in the bank, what has been budgeted for but not coming out of the bank, and those are mostly like my debts and my auto pays. I don't want to miss those, so I just keep them in the bank. But as you guys can see, I've kind of fast forwarded as much as I can, but I'm just writing down every single category, and then I'm just going to go straight into doing the denominations. I stopped talking for a little bit because I know some people are also here for the sounds, which I'm also here for the sounds. Okay, as I'm playing it back. But did y'all see how angry I got? Like when I tell y'all I was so frustrated this day, the littlest things were like getting to me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to flip back and forth to see what my denominations were and what money I want. I can't speak. I cannot speak. Ate kalam fi English. Okay, I speak English. I know this language. Like what is wrong with me? Um. So yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. Why am I trying to explain that? Okay, so what you guys are seeing right now is just me adding up all of the numbers to see if this number is also the equivalent of what is on my other page. And right now I have 861, so I'm going to write down 861 so I don't forget. And then I'm going to turn back to the other page and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to add up everything that is supposed to come out of the bank. Y'all hear me slam down the calculator because I'm like, girl, what did you do wrong? Like, how hard is it to add up numbers? Like, how hard is it to add up numbers? So I was like, y'all, I had to edit out like a good like 10 minutes or so because it took me that long to like figure out what the heck was wrong. And so right now what I did was I was going back and I was adding up every single denomination to see where's the discrepancy. The discrepancy was with my $5 denomination. I think what did I write down over there? I wrote down 8. Girl, look at all them numbers. That ain't no 8. I don't know where I got 8 from. Some of y'all probably called it a long time ago, but it was 14. It was not 8. And so after I corrected myself and I added up everything again, the number was correct. Okay, so towards the end of my video, as you guys can see, there is no sound because someone was talking in the background of my video, and um, I know you guys don't want to hear that. So yeah, right here, I was just going back in and I was adding up the denominations and on my categories to make sure that everything was 891, and it was. And now I'm just going to subtract to see if it comes out to 0, which means it should be equivalent. But it was -$1 because I didn't add the 50 cent that was there because it just wasn't that serious to me. Like, it's 50 cent. So everything was correct and I was happy again. Okay, I was all smiles after that. And so now I'm just going to write it down on my teller slip that I'm finally using. Like, y'all, I haven't used this thing in like 2 or 3 months because I was just too lazy to erase it. Alright, so this video is coming to an end now. I'm just finishing up my denominations and then I'm going to put my teller slip in my wallet and we're gonna prepare for tomorrow. I put a little heart up there because I was like, we're in a good mood regardless of the circumstances. Everything worked out, and inshallah, you guys, it's the same for you. You know, life is not always perfect, but it's always good. You know, God is always good. So I'll leave you guys with that. Bye.